welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing popular books slash series I haven't finished. Some of these I didn't start that long ago, others I did start a very long time ago and I still haven't finished, and I'm sorry. You're gonna hate me, I'm sorry. Let's just jump straight in because there's gonna be a lot that I haven't read. You're gonna kill me. Let's start with the first two worst ones that I haven't finished yet, in terms of the ones that you're gonna kill me for having not finished. First up is the Vampire Academy series. I know, I'm so sorry. I got up until I think the third book, and I'll admit, I got a tiny bit bored in the beginning and I didn't really stick on, and I meant to keep reading. These are really heavy. I meant to keep reading, but I just never continued. So I think I'm up to number 3 and I just never finished. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I do plan to do a big reread of everything soon, including starting the first two books to reread and then continuing the series. So that's the first one. Next popular book series I haven't finished is The Mortal Instruments. This one I have better excuse, okay? I read all 5 of these books in like, God, a month. And then the sixth one wasn't out yet. I had to wait a long time for it to come out. And by the time it came out, it had been so long since I've read them that I just had to reread these before I could finish it, and I just never got around to it. And now I've actually lent out my 6th book to a friend who has finished them all, and she has to give it back to me before I can reread these. But yeah. So I've read up to book 5, just haven't read book 6. The third book series that I haven't finished is the Match series by Ali Condi. I read the first 2 books. I read them quite quickly together. I haven't read Reached, and I'm pretty sure I had to wait for this one to come out too, so I had to wait for it to arrive in the bookstore, and I think I just moved on. But yeah, I really did like the first 2. I just never got around to reading the third. I'm not sure if I'm gonna try. We'll see. I have a lot of books to reread. I'm going to do a whole separate video for that. This popular book slash series that I hadn't finished, I only actually started not that long ago. I only started I think in July, is the Raven Cycle. I haven't finished the Raven Cycle. I finished the Raven Boys, loved it, and I have started the Dream Thieves. I think other books that got in the way for review, or I'm not sure. But I do definitely plan to finish the Raven Boys or the Raven Cycle really soon. I just have so many books and so little time, but this is my most recent one and I feel a bit mad about it because I really did love the first one. I think the last of the book series that I've started but haven't finished would have to be the Lara Jean trilogy. I actually didn't know this was a trilogy until, again, Bookstagram. I read the first book in 2014 when I was on my Kentucky tour around Europe. Loved it. If I had known there was 2 more books, definitely would have continued. I'm not sure again if this is one that the books came out later, but I definitely want to reread this, continue to read these 2 books and finish the trilogy because I really love the first book. I take that back. Last but certainly not least, a book series that I have just recently started but have not yet finished, of course, is the Throne of Glass series. I have not finished. I literally finished Throne of Glass a few days ago, but the next book I'm going to read is Anna and the French Kiss, because I just feel like some contemporary. But then I plan to continue on with Crown of Midnight. Again, this is very recently I've picked this up, but I do plan to read it. And I'm already so behind in not having read this series to start. So yeah, I think that's it for one that I haven't finished. There's definitely a popular books that I haven't read, and I think I'm going to film that right now. Let me know if you've read these series, which one was your favorite and which one I should look forward to. If you like this video, like down below, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you really soon. Bye. Just didn't read Match. I just hadn't read